Hey, how you doing? Um, I just want to talk a bit about cameras because, as some of you guys know, like I've got rid of my phone. Don't carry a phone anymore to make it harder for my perps, And I just don't want one anymore anyway. And so what the problem that I've had is I haven't been able to do anything with the camera, because I've been using the camera on my phone. So I got myself a camera, and I'm into art as well, and I could see myself getting into photography a bit. So I've got this camera, and I really like it, So I've been taking it out, and I've been taking photographs generally, but I've been noticing how my perps hate this camera. I started experimenting a bit with it because I was up on a train platform, and I was taking pictures up there, and I was noticing that I was hardly getting harassed, and started to experiment, and like I've been sort of taking a lot of photographs of people who have been harassing me as well, and it's all part of me like trying to get more and more evidence, so eventually I've got really good evidence, and with actually like people who are harassing me, and so I've been carrying it around everywhere with me, I've got this bag, and basically whatever weather it is, I can take this bag with me, and I've got this camera in there. And what I tried the other day was, I was getting on the metro, and I get harassed on the metro bad, because you're a sitting duck, there's nothing you can do about it, and I think there's a lot of harassers on the metro, I find as soon as I get on there and I don't take any precautions, there's someone there already, and they'll see me get on and they'll start coughing and clearing their throat at me, harassing me. So the other day I got on a metro, and I got right into the end of the carriage, right on one of the end seats, and I was taking photographs as I got on, So I got on, and I took a photograph of the carriage and all the people who were on it, and I didn't get harassed the whole time. So I've been doing that a bit. It doesn't always work, and most of the time it only just like reduces it. I think what it does is it scares some of them off. They don't want to get photographed. Gangstalking's illegal. Remember that, we're always in the right. Because I don't know, when you get into watching a lot of the TI videos as well, you sometimes get into the state of mind that we're helpless, but we're in the right, the law's on our side, but because some people in the law are involved, it's quite hard to get through to people, I think that's what the situation is, yeah, so it's a good thing to have a camera, get a photograph of your perps. They hate it. The amount of perps I have who harass me, and then I go to take a photograph afterwards, and they don't like it, and they want to get away from me. I was walking down the street the other day in Santa Monica, and this woman sort of like come out of an alleyway, and immediately cleared her throat at me, I thought, yeah, okay, she's harassing me. So I walk a bit faster. I get ahead of her. I got to get my camera out, get it on auto, turn around, take a photograph of her. She's like trying to hide her face, and she's walked off. And it's something you need to practice as well, because like getting a photograph actually of a perp without it blurring is quite hard. Because obviously they're moving, so I think one of the best ways to do it is to do a little film, because I find, well, especially on my camera, it seems to focus a lot easier, and you catch a few different views of their face. You only need about 5 seconds of film, but I find that to be more reliable, unless they're stood still, and you can really zoom in. Yeah, so I'm not suggesting you buy a camera. You can use the one on your phone. What I'm starting to realise is, the better I get at getting rid of the perps and that, the more I realise, you know, possibly, you know, it's alright to have a phone, but it's just this thing of I feel less stressed without a phone. You know, I feel a lot less stressed. You know, and I'm sure like they were using my phone, you know, to target me, which is why I got rid of it. You know. Yeah, so it's worth having one, you know, and even like if you're that way inclined, have it, maybe even have it around, you know, like on a lanyard around here, you know, because that's yet going to be another thing that's going to scare them away, you know. And what you find is if you try this stuff, and you find you're still being harassed, but it's a lot less. That's normal, you know. But remember, what you've done is you probably like scared quite a few of the perpetrators who would have harassed you off, and the people who are harassing you, they'll probably harass you a lot less, you know, because they're in a danger zone, you know, getting filmed for sure. Okay, so that's me then. See you lot another time.